consultant with Banks Consulting, and today I'm here to talk to you about 4 myths that I hear about nonprofits. Now, having 10 years experience in this field, I can tell you that I've heard them all. I mean, starting out with, nonprofits can't make money. It's like, well, that's not true at all. Just because you are a nonprofit and you are not for profit, it doesn't mean that you cannot make income. You can't make a bunch of unrelated income, but you most definitely can make income. And there are percentages to go along with that. There are legal parameters for how much unrelated income you can generate. So that's one myth. That's completely wrong. And also I hear that faith-based institutions that file 501c3 cannot mention God and Jesus in their works. Oh, wrong again. The only deal is that you can't proselytize and help to forward your particular religious beliefs using federal dollars. But definitely, if you have an outreach ministry at your church, you can use federal dollars to provide services to families in your community. And it's totally fine if those services are held at the church. And so you can have a homeless clothes closet right at your home church. You don't necessarily have to have a separate building to do that, but it's totally wrong that nonprofits can't talk about Jesus. I mean, don't you remember George Bush's faith-based initiatives? So that's definitely a myth. And one that I always hear is that staff at nonprofits, they don't get paid any money. It's like, well, what do you think grants and corporate sponsorships go to take care of? They go to take care of operating that nonprofit. See, most people don't think that nonprofits operate like businesses. They have overhead, they have costs, they have human resources. So most definitely staff members at nonprofits get paid, and often get paid very well. Most nonprofits have become more competitive to meet what's going on in the corporate market, and so definitely they're hiring people with the skills and talent that are there able to help the nonprofit grow and accomplish its mission. So certainly staff at nonprofits can get paid, competitive salaries. And I also always hear that nonprofits can't lobby. Well, oh my gosh, that's a huge lie. Nonprofits can definitely educate and advocate. They can help lawmakers and constituents understand the effects of legislation, but 501c3 nonprofits that are established for a charitable cause cannot spend a significant portion of their time on lobbying efforts. And there are IRS definitions for the percentage of that time and budget that can be spent on that. And so the deal often with nonprofits is, how do you operate within a regulatory environment and with all of the parameters that are placed on you within the budget constraints of most nonprofits? Because again, you're not there with a product to sell where you're creating a profit off of it. Here at Banks Consulting, we definitely have the answers to that question and much more. And so if you see me later on this week right here on YouTube, I'll be here posting another video to kind of talk to you about how do you navigate those parameters so that you write winning grants and newsletters that people actually open. You can get your board to fundraise. I know, right? That's like an alien concept to most people. You can recruit the very best volunteers so that you lead in the nonprofit community, and so that you're able to accomplish a mission for the people that you love and who are trusting you to deliver the services that they so desperately need. And so I'll see you guys back right here on YouTube, where I'll be posting the answer to what percentage of time and money can nonprofits spend on lobbying. I'll answer that and much more. See you soon.